Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Township Tale. Today we are currently in our crafting building on the server, and the reason is because this place is going to take a very big part in what we're doing today. Today we are going to be making ourselves our own cauldron. We clearly don't have one right now, but for anybody who's a Rec Room player, and the majority of you probably are, actually not now, I had a major leap in people who have seen the channel and have been enjoying Township Tale since it got released to Quest, I imagine. But today we are going to be making our own cauldron, and since I stated about Rec Room, we are going to be making the Crimson Cauldron. If you guys know, most of you Rec Room players already do, there's a quest called the Crimson Cauldron. Curse of the Crimson Cauldron. And I'm going to recreate a small little cauldron to carry around for the rest of the time that we're on Township Tale, and it's going to be completely red with a little bit of details here and there. So yeah, we're going to start making that today, and I hope you guys enjoy. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so clearly we need to start off. Oh, there it was. This is what we need. It should be a pretty easy build. We just need 5 buckles and 4 plates. And the plates are majorly going to be... they're going to play a big part in this shape right here. So we're going to get red ones of those. We need to make red iron. Red iron for here, and I believe it's red iron here. And then there's 2 more plates I need for the brackets here, but I want to make those dark colored. And then we'll get buckles that are just regular iron. So this should be a pretty good trip. I have 12 here already, so we don't have to go searching around for very much. Luckily, nobody else is on the server currently, so we should be able to get around without any issue. I mean, we generally do, so people aren't an issue on that part. But let's go ahead and figure out where to start first. We have some iron, but we do need more, and then we need to get ourselves some copper too. So since everything's at beginner level at the very top in the first 10 levels, and they continue down, but they're more common everywhere, so being at the top will be a sitch. And yes, so you need to go do that. But based on this, since it takes 3 iron ore to make 1 ingot, and I believe the plate requires 3 or 5, so I think we're just going to collect a lot of copper and iron ore, and then if we have any extra we can use that for something else, or just leave it in the smithing area. So let's go ahead and head down. I also want to mention to all the new people who have joined the channel recently, thank you for being here. I haven't been able to speak or do much often this recent week or the week before, and I will explain. I should probably have explained that beforehand, but for all of you, I recently last week I got my wisdom teeth out. I needed to get them out. They were causing problems in my mouth. My teeth were moving too close together, so I had to go away for quite some time. Couldn't speak properly for a while too. So yeah, I was pretty busy with that. Not much else you can do, but I could speak naturally again. It's just that I have some symptoms still happening, but you guys shouldn't be able to hear any of those or have any problems hearing me. So, copper, just what we needed. Avada Kedavra. Ew, hurt myself doing that. Okay, let's go ahead and mine ourselves some copper. Copper's pretty interesting, isn't it? For any of you who have any interest in like how metals work or anything like that, it's crazy that when it gets oxidized and it turns green. I think it's pretty cool. That's why they have to paint the Statue of Liberty all the time. Well, they had to at some point because it started getting looking like this. It didn't fully go green, so they just had to paint it that color. But yeah, they had to do, at some point it had to get painted. That way it looked pretty similar. I think this was before they realized that the statue would change. I had to research that a bit more and figure out the truth. Oh, I'm out of everything. Luckily, one of the things you can do is pop one off here and then pour it into the gourd. That way you can save it. So, there it is. There's a little Smeechy, I think. Is that Smeechy? Yeah, he's moving. They stopped falling over too. For anybody who doesn't know, they before the game came was updated, the Smeechies would have a hard time standing. Oh, I'm gonna take this because it's a good source of iron here. Right, I think that's all I need to. Hello, Smeechy. How's it going, little buddy? Come here. Oh, sorry. No, leave me and my body alone. I need a name for you. I think I'm going to name you Luma. Bioluminescent. I think it's a good name for you. Yeah, look, a friend. You got a couple of friends down here. That's good. Well, you're probably more introverted, aren't you? You prefer to be alone. Suggesting the way that you were up there, you kind of just minded your own business. But now, I have adopted you. And now, we are friends. Woo! Hooray! You say hooray. We'll try again later. No, sorry Luma. I was trying to fix my head. I took a bite out of you. I hope you're not offended. Oh look. Oh, we could build one of these. Watch out, Luma. We gotta take out some mates. That is not a knife. Although I wonder if I could bribe them. Alright. Let's go ahead and go build this thing and then go grab Luma. Oh. Ah, look at you. So how this works is it sends you back up to the surface. Actually, we might need it. Alright, Luma, thank you for... Hey, don't run from me. Come on. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with this. No, I keep eating you. I'm so sorry. We're going up to the surface, and we're going to start building ourselves some new stuff. You ready? Shield your eyes though. I don't want you to get blind when we go up there. I know this isn't usually your territory, but I want you to be careful. Here we go. How's it going? Oh. It would appear some people have made the levels already. I like that. So, Luma, you can stay here and just relax for a little bit over here. Careful with that. Don't mess with it too much. Just be careful. And once you're getting hurt, looks like somebody went down and got the second piece. It's good. We have enough fuel, in just in case we need to throw some more in there. Alright, so what do we start making first? Alright, everybody. So here's the part where I was going to mention. You see how I have the cauldron here? I drop it there and it gets set here. So usually when you come across cauldrons or lanterns like the one I had before, you can come up here and take them apart. But I do recommend one thing. Usually there's like 3 cauldrons at the cooking section. I recommend not taking those because it helps other people to build stuff and get things ready if they want to start learning how to cook and all that. So don't take from there. Go down in the mines. You can find yourself one, and that's how it should be. So yeah, please don't take them from there. Well, let's go ahead and start with this then. How do we begin? Ah, yes. I was right. They are plates. Okay. And there we go. So that made all the pieces for. So we need 2 of those. So we'll leave the buckles here because I'm going to use these later too. So yeah, I'll just leave those. So for smelting purposes, that's the point of this machine here. There's a good amount of coal in it. I think I said I was going to keep 2. So those 2 can go in there and burn it up. Oh, come on. I forgot. Yeah, and they don't smelt when they're in bags like that, so you got to have them separately. And then that one should go up when it's time. There we go. Got 4 bars there. I'm also too tall for the doorway, so every time I step on these steps, I end up getting stuck in the doorway because I'm too tall. And 63, oh my goodness. Alright, so we're going to pump those copper in there, and then we'll just make some ingots afterwards. And let's take you and throw you in there. And since we already got a couple of ingots, these ones are going to pump out some pretty good ingots too. And then we won't extract any of the copper until we really know how much we're getting at. But we can always throw it in the bin when we're done. I need to throw 6 in there, leave, and then 6 of you. That way we can make ourselves an alloy. Let's throw these in here. And I should make 2 of those. And I think I have the space for it. Yes, I do. So they should be coming out one by one. And these you do have to forge. Let's go ahead and set these bad boys on the burner. There. Should probably put them in one at a time, but... eh. That was done in like 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 or so. Alright, so we got those 2 and those 2, and we got the buckles back at the place. So let's see. Let's go ahead and grab these and these. It looks like somebody's busy making something. They brought all these parts here and don't seem to know what they're doing. Or they do, and they're just waiting. One or the other. Hello, Luma. Okay. So, we are on our first plate, and there's really nothing else we can do about it. But I would go full crimson, but it doesn't look nice. There's no extra color or anything. So, this is where these come into play, and you just pop these bad boys in. Luckily, compared to the bag, these are easier. Okay. Cool. And now, the final piece. And there it is. Nope, never mind, it broke. Of course it did. We gotta go make another one. I also made a mistake. I think I just want to make a regular iron plate one. For this last one. Just put on the last plate. And hopefully it doesn't break this time. Because I really would hate that. And there we have it. We have ourselves a Crimson Cauldron. Delicious. Well, everybody, that was the quest for the Crimson Cauldron. Now we have ourselves a Crimson Cauldron. Woo! Good old reference to Rec Room. We'll be carrying that around for a very long time. So yeah, that was today. So if you guys want any tips on anything further, I definitely want to get around to cooking more stuff. That way I can help you guys out with that, especially if you're starting out. I know some of the simplest stuff about it, but I've tested some things with the cooking as well as any other parts of the game, and they come to work pretty well. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and thank Luma for being my compatriot for this journey. And yeah, so I hope you all have a wonderful day, and goodbye.